SB19 No Pain, No Gain, the story behind the glory. What if I told you that one of the most successful Filipino boy groups today almost didn't make it? That behind every standing ovation, sold-out show, and screaming fan was a journey marked by hunger, rejection, and backbreaking sacrifice. SB19 didn't just rise. They crawled, they bled, and they suffered for their dreams. This is not just a story about fame. This is a story about the Filipino spirit. Stay with me, because once you hear how far they've come, you'll never see success the same way again. If you like this type of stories, please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. Before the lights, before the music, and before the millions of fans, there were 5 young dreamers: Pablo, Stell, Josh, Ken, and Justin. Each of them came from different walks of life, but all shared a single fire burning inside them: pangarap. A dream not only to perform, but to represent, to prove that Filipino talent belongs on the world stage. SB19 didn't have the luxury of shortcuts. Trained under a Korean-style bootcamp, their path was nothing like the glitz we see today. For 3 long years, they trained without pay. Let that sink in. No income, no assurance, no guarantee of debut or success. Just pain, just grind, just faith. Day in, day out, their lives were dominated by intense vocal training, synchronized dance routines, physical exhaustion, and emotional breakdowns. Many would have walked away, but not them. Josh once confessed to walking miles just to make rehearsals, sometimes on an empty stomach. Ken slept on the studio floor because he couldn't afford to go home. Pablo, the leader, bore the weight of keeping the group's spirit alive even when he too was breaking inside. Why didn't they quit? Because for SB19, this wasn't just a dream. It was a mission: to carry the pride of the Filipino flag into an industry dominated by foreign acts. To break the stigma that local is second-rate. They wanted to prove that the Filipino hustle, masipag, matatag, at hindi sumasuko, can compete with the world's best. But make no mistake, the pain was real. Before Go Up became their breakout hit, they released Talalaha, a song that barely made noise. They performed in empty malls. They smiled through the silence of the crowd. They danced with all their heart in venues where no one clapped back. That's the heartbreak no one saw. It reached a point where they almost gave up. They were ready to disband. And then something happened. A fan, yes, just one fan, recorded a rehearsal video of Go Up and posted it online. It went viral. That was the moment everything changed. That one spark ignited a wildfire. From zero, they skyrocketed to millions of views. Suddenly, everyone was paying attention. But the truth? That success was earned. Every second of that video represented years of pain, sacrifice, and dedication. No pain, no gain. That's not just a catchy line. For SB19, that was their reality. That was their fuel. The fame that followed wasn't handed to them. They worked for every chart-topping hit, every endorsement, every award. They continued to train, to push themselves, not to chase perfection, but to honor the journey that brought them there. What's powerful about SB19 is that their story mirrors the everyday Filipino struggle. Many of us wake up before dawn, commute for hours, work multiple jobs, and sacrifice comfort for family. We endure the pain of distance, failure, and rejection, but we push on. Because like them, we hold on to something bigger than ourselves. Whether it's to provide, to inspire, or to prove the doubters wrong, we all have our version of Go Up. SB19's rise isn't just an artist's journey, it's a Filipino victory. It's a reminder that talent, when forged in discipline and hardened by adversity, will always shine. Their humility, even after success, shows us what true character looks like. Despite the global attention, they speak in Filipino during international interviews. They honor their roots. They uplift local artists. They show us that you can succeed without forgetting where you came from. And if there's one lesson we can learn from them, it's this: Walang madali sa mundo, but nothing worth having ever comes easy. Pain molds us. Struggles shape us. The hardest days are often the ones that bring out our greatest potential. In this world obsessed with instant results, SB19 teaches us the power of patience, the power of faith, and the power of enduring when it hurts the most. They remind every Filipino that yes, we are capable, we are world-class, we are resilient. So the next time life gets tough, when your dreams feel too far, and when quitting feels easier than pushing forward, remember their story. Remember the nights they went hungry, the days they danced in silence, the moments they wanted to walk away, but they didn't. Because no pain, no gain. If their journey moved you, inspired you, or reminded you of your own struggle, I want to hear from you. What's your version of go up? What pain are you pushing through to reach your dreams? Share your story in the comments. Someone out there might need to hear it today.